The Tombstone Piledriver is a famous wrestling move that is the signature finish for the wrestler. The Undertaker. If you're experienced, in good physical shape, and have an experienced partner, you should try it. Flip your partner up to your shoulder if you don't have a good grip on them. It rests above your knees if you align their head. Drop your knees and they will hit the mat, making it look like you hit the opponent's head on the mat. So, we are going to watch about the how to perform a Tombstone Piledriver.
Method 1. Doing the technique.
First is face your opponent and grab their right shoulder with your left hand. Get into the starting position by grabbing their right shoulder with your left hand. Perform the tombstone face to face with your opponent an arm length apart.
Step 2. Tuck your right hand under their left arm.
Continue holding your opponent's shoulder. Then lift their left arm and tuck your right hand underneath it. Place your hand on their upper arm, just above the armpit.
Step 3. Toss their left arm onto your left shoulder.
Keep holding their right shoulder with your left hand while you flip their other arm. Tuck your head down under their arm. Then rest the arm on your left shoulder. Step 4. Grab the inside of their left thigh with your right hand. You may have to bend down a bit to reach their leg, depending on how tall you both are. Grab the inside of the opponent's thigh a few inches down from their groin.
Step 5. Flip the opponent over your right shoulder.
Both people need to work together at this part especially. The opponent has to jump while you lift. Otherwise you could seriously injure your back trying to lift that much weight. Step 6. Rest your opponent on your shoulder by their hips. Stand up straight so your body is in a good position to support your opponent's weight. Then rest them on your shoulder by folding their hips over your shoulder. Don't slouch or bend, or you risk injuring your back.
Step 7. Hold your opponent around their midsection.
For the firmest grip, lock your hands together behind the opponent's back. At the same time, your opponent should wrap their arms around you. This holds them in place during the move. Step 8. Align their head 6 inches, 15 centimeters, above your knees. Hold your partner so the top of their head is 6 inches, 15 centimeters from your knees. This leaves plenty of room so their head won't hit the ground. Never try the move while your partner's head is too low or you could break their neck.
Step 9. Drop your knees to the ground.
Hold on to your partner firmly and make sure they're doing the same. Then drop your knees to the ground so they slam the mat with a loud thud. Keep your opponent's head above your knees through the whole movement. Finally, open your arms and let the person roll away from you. Once your knees make impact, let your partner go. Open your arms and let them roll away from you. If they roll backwards properly, their back and feet will hit the mat. This completes the move.
Method 2. Staying safe. First is work in a real wrestling ring.
Wrestling rings are designed with padding to keep the wrestlers safe. Don't wrestle on grass, a mat, or similarly padded surface. Boxing rings don't have the same padding.
Step 2. Perform this move on an experienced wrestler only.
The tombstone requires both participants to know what they're doing. It's not something that amateurs can do safely. Always work with a partner who knows how the move is performed. Step 3. Avoid doing this move on someone larger than you. If your opponent is heavier than you, this move will be very difficult. You may not be able to support their weight on your shoulder. Even worse, they could shift downward during the move and hit the mat. Avoid accidents by performing the move on someone roughly your size. Finally, confirm that the other person is okay immediately after the move. Never perform any more moves on the person until you're sure they're okay. If they indicate at all that they're hurt, or if they don't answer, stop wrestling immediately and get help.
We hope it is useful to you. Please subscribe to our channel to upskill yourself.